United States infrastructure. Transportation. Personal transportation is dominated by automobiles, which operate on a network of 4 million miles, 6.4 million kilometers, of public roads, including one of the world's longest highway systems at 57,000 miles, 91,700 kilometers. The world's second largest automobile market, the United States has the highest rate of per capita vehicle ownership in the world, with 765 vehicles per 1,000 Americans, 1996. About 40% of personal vehicles are vans, SUVs, or light trucks. The average American adult, accounting for all drivers and non-drivers, spends 55 minutes driving every day, traveling 29 miles, 47 kilometers. In 2017, there were 255,009,283 motor vehicles, including cars, vans, buses, freight, and other trucks, but excluding motorcycles and other two-wheelers, or 910 vehicles per 1,000 people. Mass transit accounts for 9% of total U.S. work trips. Transport of goods by rail is extensive, though relatively low numbers of passengers, approximately 31 million annually, use intercity rail to travel, partly because of the low population density throughout much of the U.S. interior. However, ridership on Amtrak, the national intercity passenger rail system, grew by almost 37% between 2000 and 2010. Also, light rail development has increased in recent years. Bicycle usage for work commutes is minimal. The civil airline industry is entirely privately owned and has been largely deregulated since 1978, while most major airports are publicly owned. The three largest airlines in the world by passengers carried are U.S.-based. American Airlines is number one after its 2013 acquisition by U.S. Airways. Of the world's 50 busiest passenger airports, 16 are in the United States, including the busiest, Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport, and the fourth busiest, O'Hare International Airport in Chicago. In the aftermath of the 9/11 attacks of 2001, the Transportation Security Administration was created to police airports and commercial airliners. Energy. The United States energy market is about 29,000 terawatt-hours per year. Energy consumption per capita is 7.8 tons, 7,076 kilograms, of oil equivalent per year, the 10th highest rate in the world. In 2005, 40% of this energy came from petroleum, 23% from coal, and 22% from natural gas. The remainder was supplied by nuclear power and renewable energy sources. The United States is the world's largest consumer of petroleum. The United States has 27% of global coal reserves. It is the world's largest producer of natural gas and crude oil. For decades, nuclear power has played a limited role relative to many other developed countries, in part because of public perception in the wake of the 1979 accident. In 2007, several applications for new nuclear plants were filed. Water supply and sanitation. Issues that affect water supply in the United States include droughts in the West, water scarcity, pollution, a backlog of investment, concerns about the affordability of water for the poorest, and a rapidly retiring workforce. Increased variability and intensity of rainfall as a result of climate change is expected to produce both more severe droughts and flooding, with potentially serious consequences for water supply and for pollution from combined sewer overflows.